Welcome back to Factful Finance, where we make sense of money in a way that actually makes you excited to take control of your financial future. Here's a quick question. Did you know that nearly 50% of freelancers struggle with managing their credit and debt simply because they don't have a consistent paycheck? Let's change that. In today's video, we're diving into part 4 of our Freelancer Finance series, Building Your Credit and Managing Debt. If you've been juggling multiple clients, navigating inconsistent income, and wondering how to manage debt while maintaining a solid credit score, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll have clear, actionable strategies that will help you build a stronger credit profile and manage debt like a pro, all while staying true to your unique freelancing lifestyle. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, a quick note. This video is for educational purposes only. We'll be covering general strategies, but always consult a professional if you need personalized advice tailored to your situation. Now, let's get started. As a freelancer, your income can fluctuate from month to month. That means traditional budgeting, credit building, and debt management might look a little different for you. However, don't worry, there are several strategies you can implement to make sure you're not only surviving financially, but thriving. Let's break it down. Step 1. Building your credit as a freelancer. First things first, yes, you can build your credit as a freelancer. It's a common misconception that freelancers can't build strong credit because their income isn't predictable. While it may take a little more effort and strategy, it's absolutely possible. Start by ensuring you're paying your bills on time, every time. This includes things like credit card payments, rent, utilities, and any other recurring expenses. Payment history is the single biggest factor in your credit score, so even if your income isn't steady, make sure your bills are. Next, get a secured credit card. If you're new to credit or struggling to build a solid credit history, a secured card can be a great way to start. You'll put down a deposit, and that deposit acts as your credit limit. Use it responsibly, and it'll help you build a solid payment history. And don't forget about your credit utilization rate. Try to keep your credit usage below 30% of your limit. This shows lenders you're responsible, even if your income isn't predictable. For example, let's say you have a $1,000 credit limit. Don't carry a balance over $300. Step 2. Managing debt wisely. Next, let's talk about managing your debt. As a freelancer, you might face inconsistent months where your income is lower than usual. The key here is strategic debt management. Don't let your debt pile up during lean months. Take proactive steps to prevent that. Start by prioritizing high-interest debt. If you have multiple credit cards or loans, focus on paying down the one with the highest interest rate first. Once it's paid off, move to the next highest. This method is known as the avalanche method and can save you money in the long run. Another great technique is the snowball method, where you pay off your smallest debts first. The psychological boost from knocking out smaller debts can keep you motivated, especially when money is tight. But what happens when you're in a pinch? If you're unable to make the minimum payment on a loan or credit card, always reach out to your lender. Most creditors offer hardship programs, and they'd rather work with you to ensure payments are made than risk losing you as a customer. Step 3. Managing fluctuating income. Freelancers often face the challenge of fluctuating income. This can make it tough to maintain consistent payments or save for the future. A practical way to manage this is by creating a freelancer emergency fund. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This fund acts as a buffer for those months where the client pipeline is a little dry. Having an emergency fund will help you avoid relying on credit cards or loans to cover gaps in income. Sarah, a freelance designer, implemented this strategy and managed to save $5,000 in just under 6 months, providing her with the financial cushion to take care of bills during slower periods. Step 4. One of the best ways to secure steady income is by drafting contracts with your clients that include payment terms and due dates. This makes sure you have a written agreement outlining when and how you'll be paid. The sooner you get your invoicing done, the better, so don't delay. It also helps to set aside a percentage of each paycheck specifically for taxes. Freelancers are responsible for their own taxes, and it's critical not to let this pile up. Try using apps like QuickBooks or FreshBooks to track your income and expenses. It makes tax time a lot less stressful. Step 5. Credit monitoring and debt repayment tools. Let's talk about the tools that will help you stay on top of your credit and debt. First, use free credit monitoring tools like Credit Karma or Experian. These can give you insights into your credit score and tell you what areas need improvement. For debt management, try using a debt repayment app like Debt Payoff Planner. It helps you structure your payments and keep track of your progress. Remember, whether you're in the middle of a busy season with lots of projects or waiting for the next opportunity to come through, staying on top of your credit and managing debt is vital for your long-term financial success. Experts recommend setting clear financial goals, tracking your income and expenses, and staying disciplined when it comes to saving and paying down debt. Quick tip: if you're starting from scratch, try the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your income goes toward needs, 30% toward wants, and 20% goes to savings or paying down debt. This can help you get organized and stay on track. So what's the first step you'll take to improve your credit or manage debt as a freelancer? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your plans. If you found this video helpful, why not give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more great tips and strategies to grow your financial future. And don't forget to hit that bell so you'll always be the first to know when we drop a new video. Trust us, you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching Factful Finance. We think you'll find the video on screen next incredibly helpful as you continue building your financial foundation. See you next time.